So which one do you want to be, the shamash, and which one do you want to be the first candle? The shamash is the lead candle that lights the other ones, and the first candle will be the candle for the first night.
Blue is first night.
It is the first night. Okay, so shamash goes in the raised position. Some menorahs, it's in the middle, like on this one. Others, it's all the way to the left, and you light the candles this way. Pretty sure. I'm gonna affix the night one candle. It's technically sacrilegious what I will do, which is use the fire flame from that one to affix the shamash after we do the prayers. But who gives a shit? You guys aren't gonna tell God, are you? Alrighty. So, hi everybody. Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. It's me, your God Empress. Your very Jewish God Empress. And it's the first night of Hanukkah. So we're here to celebrate. Woohoo! Thanks for hanging out, waiting, being patient. The reason why we're late tonight is because somebody, Pancake, decided that he should take our Hanukkah candles that I bought ahead of time this year. I was like, I always forget about them at the last minute. So the store's closed or they're off the shelves or whatever it is, and I miss out my Hanukkah candles, or fuck it up. Not this year. This year I got them like 2 weeks ago, ready, prep, lock that shit down. They've been sitting on the dresser for weeks. But Pancake decided he was going to throw them on the ground over and over and over again. And as a result, they are gone. We don't know where they are. So after Jeff's show, we had to run out and get new Hanukkah candles. Haha, that's why we're late. Anyway, happy Hanukkah, everybody. It's Hanukkah, Festival of Lights, Jewish celebration, all that stuff. He didn't eat the candles. He just lost them like a jerk. Please don't tell God. But anyway, if you're here, if you're just joining us, I don't care about your new control room. I don't. Just okay. I am already presently streaming. Why are you asking me if I want to? I'm so confused. Oh my god. So I'm trying to go for the control room for my channel or for this particular stream. And it's like, do you want to start a stream or do you want to schedule one for later? And I'm like, neither. I'd like to go to the control room for my stream that is currently in progress. And it's like, it does not compute.
Click the bottom one.
Okay.
Then click the top one. And then it will disappear. Happens to me every week.
Oh. Well, now it's just this. I want to go to my stream. But this isn't my stream.
Let's go back.
The fuck? Back where? Just there, like that? Not doing anything. Okay. I don't know what's going on. You guys obviously can see and hear me. So it's not connecting or streaming via YouTube. I just can't connect to my own control room, apparently. Well, now it says end stream as it understands that I'm presently streaming. Let's do a stream right now. Let's do it. Let's go somewhere else. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on? Well, I can't access studio tonight, so because why? I guess I better hope I don't miss any super chats. Oh, I already have one. So, and I know I had actually one way early when I first set the stream up, like, because it was set up hours and hours ago. So this is kind of bullshit that I can't get into control room because did it decide that I didn't have a stream because I didn't start it in time? Does YouTube do that ever?
Nope.
Well, that's fucked up then, because I'm sure I missed super chats from before that I cannot. Well, let me see. There might be one other way I can access them.
Go back to the thing again.
To here?
Yeah. At the bottom choice. And I guess it's the bottom choice again because I have to deal with this every week.
So bottom choice.
Yeah, and then that
Bottom choice.
There you go.
Okay. And then just click on that. There we go. Okay. No, it's not made for kids. Save.
Damn.
Yeah, because apparently we got a lot of fucking super chats. I'm gonna have to put my streams up early more often. Oh no, we got a few super chats. We just got a really stupidly generous one at 4 o'clock. So which was 4.5 hours before the stream was even scheduled to go live. So we should probably read some super chats before we even get into Hanukkah because holy shit. Okay. Hooray. Well, that's the next one. Okay. So here we go. AK Rex was our first super chat of the night, of the evening, when it wasn't night yet. And he said, we'll be asleep at the time. So happy Hanukkah. Thank you, AK Rex, over there out in the UK. Really cool guy, does dino art, paleo art, dino guy. So if you like dinosaurs, he's cool. The Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey says, Chag Sameach. Thank you, Hunky Chunky Funky Me. Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey. That's Hebrew for happy holidays. So Chag Sameach to you too, and to anyone else out there celebrating Hanukkah or anybody else just at this time of year. It's the holidays anyway, so Chag Sameach to all of you. And thank you so much for the super chat. Scott Gentry with a 99.99, $100 super chat. Thank you, Scott Gentry. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Wow. I wish I could have highlighted it up here, but unfortunately, I guess they don't stick around for that long. Even the big ones. Says, one, happy Hanukkah. I wish you 8 crazy nights of awesomeness. Thank you so, so much. We're going to do what we can to make it special this year. Says, 2, thanks for being the voice for so many of us that scream the same thing into the ether. If there's anyone that deserves a massive spotlight, it is you. Thank you so much, Scott Gentry. That really means a lot. And 3, now SJWs have ruined RPG fandoms like D&D. Oh God, what have they done this time? Have you heard any of what they've done to D&D?
I don't like D&D, so I don't follow it.
I know a lot of people who are into it, so I'm sure this will affect them all. Let me see. I don't see what the SJW shit is. So if anyone else is tapped into this, or if Scott Gentry is in here in the chat now, is still awake and around, please fill me in a little more on what is going on with SJWs and D&D. But of course, they'll always find anywhere they can and ruin it if possible. But thank you so much for the incredibly generous and incredibly thoughtful super chat, Scott Gentry. It really, really means more than you can know when we get support like that as creators. So thank you so much. Ginger Viking Jesus, good to hear from you, but sad topic of the super chat. Sad news from Hollywood. The fellow who played Debo has passed away. He shall be missed. Skull. We heard Ginger Viking Jesus and Jeff. I believe they covered that in their podcast earlier as well. So very, very sad to hear that. And your, of course, thoughts and prayers go out to the friends and family. It's always sad. It's like even every year, like people die. People are always going to die. Famous people you hear of. It's never not sad though. It's never not like, oh, it's the circle of life. But oh well. But now we are back on the main page with Tim Riggs. Oh shit. Jeff, it's Thirsty Thursday.
I'm not trading for $100 with that. Sorry.
I don't think we are legally liable to drink for super chats that happen before the start time.
That's fair.
I feel like that is fair, which means technically this is our first Thirsty Thursday super chat. So actually, before I read this one and the ones beyond, we are going to do our holiday prayers, light our candles, and we'll do our prayer for the wine since it is a holiday. We'll do an official prayer for the wine, and then we'll get to drinking for super. I'm going to pull this down for just one quick second so we can see the menorah. I'll bring it back up, Tim Riggs. So if you guys want to look up the prayers, sing along at home, totally go for it. Hey, Shamash, you're needed up here right now. Otherwise, No, don't. But Jeff, if you want to sing along, there's the first one. So what we're gonna do is sing the 3 prayers. So light the shamash, sing the 3 prayers, and then light the first candle, and then we'll bless the wine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Little you. Alrighty there. So this candle doesn't want to light. There it goes. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Baruch. This is the one you've done a bunch of times before. This is that one for the special occasions one.
Oh.
Yeah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen. Would you do the honors, please?
Oh, shit.
Sorry. Okay? That's okay. It's all right. We'll just relight it. Keep going. To get wax dripping.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There you go. No wax. Okay. That'll stay. Ta-da! Happy Hanukkah! Hooray! First of 8 nights. And we will bless and pour the wine. So naturally, since it's a holiday, we've got menorah. Try and grab in the glass. I should pancake. Do you want menorah? You can't have it. You don't like wine. You don't. You think you want some wine, but you don't.
No tches the cane powder in it.
Well, you just have to deuce. What'd you know of me? Am I the kind of person who puts wine in my own glass?
I mean, you did put wine in your own glass. Also, the cat's
poison in my own glass.
These are probably stale.
No, we'll find out. That's so sad. All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen.
Amen.
So we drink. Pour that. And then there's a little. Slide them over here. Just a sec. There we go. All right. Now you guys can still see our pretty candles, but they're not blocking Jeff or Jane. Okay. Now we got to read and drink the super chat. Tim Riggs says, Jeff, I don't like interacting with 99% of communities on the internet, but I do like to do so with the WCBS community. Part of why is because people like Brandon Shots in memory of him tonight. Aw. Well, we don't have
Yep.
shot glasses handy. Should we get shot glasses for Brandon, or we'll just pound some wine for Brandon? Cheers to Brandon.
Cheers.
Hopefully drinking with us somewhere. I like to think that wherever you go when you die, alcohol is involved.
Kind of like the movie we watched, the love story one. Risk or whatever, how they all live.
Oh, yeah. I was like still living, but like kind of.
Well, it's like they had another. I thought the take on that was interesting. I was like, it's like here, but shittier.
Right. And then yeah. And what would it be like if you killed yourself? I love how they addressed that question. Like, what would it be like if we killed ourselves here?
Well,
Would it be even shittier than this?
Well, the thing is, like, I've never seen. It's not even that. Like, Afterlife and everything has been like Beetlejuice, the Fantastic, or this or that. It just like
so pedestrian.
The mundane, like Afterlife, was just such an interesting concept in film.
I like it. I like different interpretations of the afterlife. I love different interpretations of like the devil. Like one of my friends, the friend who introduced it to me, my friend Milo, also the same person I'm pretty sure who introduced me to the imaginary of Dr. Parnassus, or was one who said I should see it. His interpretation is that Tom Waits is playing the devil in both films. In Imaginary Dr. Parnassus, they spell it out. He's introduced as the devil, but he's the person in charge ultimately. And so my friend contends that's the devil character for this, version of hell. I'm like, that's a kind of interesting conceit. But hey, look who it is. Up the Ass Franklin triumphantly returns for the after show, the after party, if you will. Cheers to Up the Ass Franklin. I guess he stuck around after all. Now, is that the same Avidar that was there before? All right, so maybe the same guy or a very fast copycat.
It's the same person, dude. They sent that super chat 40 minutes ago.
Oh, that's true.
Right after the show ended. Like
immediately after.
Like right away. No one's going to make it Up the Ass Franklin fake yet.
Could be the world's. I don't know. Do you see how fast some of those Jeremy accounts? Also, like, we have definitely been on a stream where we talked about my butt, and 5 minutes later, Jesse's big butt popped up. So,
but remember, this is a crossover.
This is true.
Account.
So, I'm hopeful that it is the original Up the Ass Franklin.
We
and
don't
thank
accept
you.
Limitations here on any stream.
We don't. So if
if you're Up the Ass Franklin, we want the original.
So if you are a copycat, take the super chat back now. But if you are in fact the original, then cheers to you, Up the Ass Franklin. You're a new hero. Well met, my friend. Well met. That is one of those like old timey greetings that I really like. Well met.
Never heard it until
really.
Right
I love that one. Well met.
Sounds like something Bill would say.
It does, doesn't it? Bill Schmiller signs still. So are these still getting good?
They're not scaled and sliced, but
yes.
But the other ones are better.
I'm not surprised. The other ones are dark chocolate and peppermint. Although I do like toffee.
They're just too sweet, like cloyingly sweet.
I understand why you would say that. I also just now remembered we still have Heath bars. There's many Heath bars in one of those bags. And I've been thinking of raisins.
Oh, good. We also have real dinner.
Yeah, true. But I do like these. I probably do. I do like these quite a bit, actually. Hey, did you know what happened to that little thing of gelt? I feel like we should eat it one of these nights now that it's Hanukkah.
Those little silver coins?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's supposed to be gold.
It's gelt.
Gelt literally translates from German to gold.
Oh, well, it's
just 1-to-1. But that was little silver coins. That's why when you're saying gelt, I'm like, I know what Hanukkah gelt is, because Garrett would go on about it. It's like, how do you not know what it is? I'm like,
silver too.
It was like right here on this.
Mm-hmm. On a dish of other goodies. I didn't see it there before, but it might be under stuff.
We'll find.
I'm not worried.
When I was a kid, I used to love getting the coins that were the candy. I'd get so excited. I was like, yeah. Because it looked just like that.
Yeah. It was fun. Lots of fun. All right. Was this the next? Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
It was indeed. The rookie critic says, "Happy Hannukah, Jesse and Jeff. Light them fires." Rookie critic, thank you, demonstrating once again that despite the popular adage, there are in fact wrong ways to spell Hanukkah. The correct statement is there are multiple right ways to spell Hanukkah. I do think that the iPhone has a lot of audacity trying to autocorrect my choice spelling of Hanukkah. There are several wrong spellings of Hanukkah, however. Fridge would be a perfect example of a wrong way to spell Hanukkah. There's no universe in which that is an acceptable spelling. However, various combinations of H's, N's, K's, and even C's can find their way in there. That's the thing. It's all transliteration. There's only one way to spell it in Hebrew. Everything else is transliteration. So as long as you sound it out and get to Hanukkah, it's spelled correctly. Thank you, Rookie Critic. I hope you enjoyed the lighting of our lights. Rookie is currently circulating some they're Phantom Menace trading cards. They're really like Phantom Menace calling cards, which is really super cool. Because they've got QR codes on them that'll link you like straight to our channels, which is really, really dope. So it's a great thing to own, to like just show to your friends, and they can be like, when your friends are like, "Oh, what YouTube channels do you listen to?" You can be like, "Bam!" and pull out our calling card and be like, "Boom!" Scan that shit. Subscribe right now, bitches. So if you want to look cool with the fucking trading card set of the Phantom Menace, you should back this project. And if you're into Phantom Menace trading cards, you should stay tuned, because there are going to be lots of different editions of Phantom Menace trading cards designed by different artists. And there's going to be a really, really cool one coming your way in 2021, right, Jeff?
Indeed.
So, but we love it. We love Rookie. So there's a link to the Indiegogo if you guys want to check out the first set of Phantom Menace trading cards available to you. Hooray. And happy Hanukkah. And we got Hageshi Akari says, D&D bent the knee. The word orc is now racist. No! So that's what it is. Okay. God damn it, Hageshi Akari. Well, Scott Gentry, we've heard now. I wonder if he's related to Will. The Gentry family. I like to think about it. I like to always think of people with similar names as like I put them all in the same family together.
So Will Smith and Every Smith?
Yeah, Every Smith is related. John Smith.
You know what the funny part is? As soon as I said Will Smith, my brain went, name another Smith, and I went, It's one of the most common names in the fucking country.
John Smith.
That's the only one I can think of. Wait.
The Smith from Smith and Wesson. Is that Sam Smith? No, that's Samuel Colt was the Colt. But I know there's a Smith from Smith and Wesson.
Wait, isn't there a Sam Smith singer?
There's Sam Smith as a singer.
There you go.
There you go.
Sam Smith and Will Smith are not related.
There you go. They are. They look the same. Totally.
Or the same. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
They could sing Ebony and Ivory together.
Living in perfect harmony. Fucking song.
I actually like that song. Superfan Adam Shawhan says, "May the moist be with you all, always." Cheers to Brandon Moist.
Cheers.
So Judaism's thing is remembrance. We always like to remember people and stuff. So, if you happen to be one of the people who knew Brandon, or had an interaction with him, or caught the Moist stream, the Moist Awakens, etc., and you want to share a Brandon memory in the chat, please do. But yeah, otherwise, F in the chat for Brandon Moist.
It's funny, you got a super chat coming up that talks about him, and I wanted you to read that one soon, because that's actually what he would say. He would drop a super chat. He would come in and say, well, when you get to it, I think it's the next one, actually.
Oh, cool. Well, let's see. Is it this one?
One more after that one. Sorry.
Okay. We'll read for Tim Riggs. It says, heaven equals an eternal gathering of friends and family with copious drink and a raucous recounting of the greatest stories of the people we know. That's what I would love. I would love if heaven was like that. That would be dope as shit.
Minus the storytelling, I'm there. I just don't want to have to hear the same stories for eternity.
What if it was the kind of thing where once you told a story, it because you're in fucking heaven now, it just goes into the registry and everyone is aware that you've already told it. So then you if you try to tell it again, you get a notification hey, you told this story. You have to do certain things, otherwise, yeah, people are gonna go crazy in heaven hearing the same shit over and over.
If you could guarantee I don't have to hear the same stories, then yeah, I'm ready.
Says the guy who tells the same stories over and over.
Just because I do something doesn't mean I want to experience it.
I do like your stories, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love you. Sorry, we're live streaming.
Show.
Hmm.
Up the ass Franklin says, "Who would copycat me?" Yeah, Jesse, who would copycat him?
Pretty sure you and Kendo both made statements about how you were going to steal the name and make your own channels if he didn't start producing content. So yeah, you and Kendo would copycat him apparently.
Have you watched me every minute since my stream ended?
I have not. You could have become. You were in the bathroom for like 2 minutes at least. You're pretty you know, pretty good at what you do.
Typer.
Pretty good at what you do.
Yeah, I would super chat you sitting next to you.
I mean, look, I don't know. But Tim Briggs, I love this visual. I always had this fun idea where like the ideas of heaven and hell weren't about punishment or reward, but they were both rewards. I just thought it was bullshit to be punished after you die. It's like, dude, living is the punishment. Like the whole idea is like living is the bullshit where there's the consequences and, you know, the hardship and the shit like that, and you die and it's fucking over. So to me, the whole thing was like, okay, well, if you're the kind of person who wants to live a good, pious life and whatnot, then you end up in heaven. If you want like beer volcanoes and strippers and parties forever, then you want to go to hell. And so I'm here for hell. I want the beer volcanoes. That's sort of my, that was kind of my take. I was working on a novel for a while that played with that idea. Maybe I'll go back and finish it one day. Turns out it's like really easy to self-publish and shit. So who knew? I did for a long time. Just haven't done anything about it yet. Woof. That hurt my back to pour. I should have asked you to do that, but I didn't. Whoops. Alcohol. We pre-gamed. Okay. Ha. The Rookie Critic says, Hail / RIP Brandon. He blessed us with the moist.
So he would come into his chat and go, "You've been blessed with the moist," and just leave. Well, he wouldn't leave, but he would just send you the super chat.
You just pop in and do that.
Oh shit, he's here.
It's kind of like, just make you feel like the greatest person in the world. Like when someone pops in and says, "You guys are fine."
Well, you got the approval of Brandon Moist.
That's true.
I mean,
it's worth a lot.
Who's the guy that says you're fine, comma?
The Baltimore guy.
Have you dedicated an entire show
and
made a title card to the Baltimore guy?
No, yeah.
When you do, then you'll know it's up.
I don't know. He did win super chats the other night, though. Remember?
Oh, it's true, but I mean, winning super chats and having an entire podcast. No, actually, because of the Moist game where we switched all the Moist titles.
That's true. All of the games
have now
since there's an entire iteration of
everything.
games.
So that one guy actually added that segment to the show.
That's very true.
Having a unique last name.
It was cool when I first started listening regularly to you guys. I definitely heard you guys. I don't know if you were still playing regularly the Moist version or still bringing it in sometimes, but you were still playing the Moist version was still in rotation. I know it's since been unofficially retired because most of the Moist jokes have been made, but no, it's cool. It's fun to be on that journey.
It was.
I'm fairly certain that Brandon Moist has now it's the kind of thing where it's like I want to go back through all of my super chats and see like what he ever said to me and be like, what did Brandon say? I don't know. Now it's like now I gotta know. Because I'm pretty sure he.
My favorite part was going back and not even my favorite part. I was just curious to see what our last conversation was because we were Facebook friends.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, it was so bizarre. It was like a year to the day I had last been in contact with him on Facebook. It's just like asking how my grandma was. I was like, shit. So.
Oh,
he knows better than I do. Yeah.
Jeff and I experienced something cool. Aw. Yeah, do that. Jeff and I experienced something cool when we were walking down the street the other day. Remember? Where
yeah, there was the ice cream truck.
Where we walked by the dude on the phone?
Oh, the guy that just was talking about how he loves you, and that's it?
Yeah, we just happened to be walking by someone who's telling his friends he loved them. And it was just like this really, just like, I love you guys. And it was just like a nice moment of like, good. People get weird about that. Don't say you love me. Don't need me. Don't. But like, you know, Gene of my soul. Don't forget to tell people you love them when you get the chance, because you don't always get the chance. Oh, the Ricky Critic says he gave me energy in my first big skit. Moisturize. Ooh. I emphasized the moist.
Indeed, you did.
You must always emphasize the moist. So you can. I'm sure that's still up on Rookie Critic's channel. So if you pop over to Rookie Critic, you can go find Moisturize if you want to check out. If you want to do that thing that people do, where it's like, oh no, now that this person has passed away, I got to go see their entire body of work. Well, you can start with the Moist Awakens. And then, is that the one he's on as well? Or is that just the one that was...
No, he's just in the chat. He's been on the show before. I've talked to him. Like, you know,
but you should start with the Moist...
times. Like, a lot.
You should start with the Moist Awakens. And then you should
Episode 125.
125, the Moist Awakens. And then you should go find all the times he's been on the show. Go find the Moisturize. We should put together...
I don't know if folks would be able to find anything of him on art, because it's would be... streams that were unlisted years ago.
You know what you should do, though?
What?
You should build the archived works of Brandon Moist. And you should, like, go find all the shows he was on for you and, like, take those. And then, like, anyone else who he's done, you know, so Rookie Critic, the Moisturize. And if he ever guested on anybody else's show or anything like that, or you had anything about him or, you know, for him, you should just collect it all and build, like, the archived works of Brandon Moist. That'd be a cool thing to do.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be a neat way. You know, it's something you always think about when, like, someone you know passes away. For me personally, you know, he was in my chat before. I'm pretty sure he sent superchats before. I know I've definitely been on streams where he was in the chat, but I didn't have a personal relationship with him. So
to me, the saddest part though was I'm pretty sure he had just like gotten a master's degree, like had just achieved like worked really hard in school.
That's really sad.
And I was like, that's the first time I was like, man, all that work.
It's blowing me out now.
Yeah. He was super friendly. Like, I don't know. I feel weird talking about it because, like I said on my show, it's time for the family, not us. It's not about me. But I just, like, thinking back, I'm like, wow, I really did have a lot of interactions with him.
Well, the thing is, like, loss belongs to everyone, though.
Fair enough.
Like, loss, like, you don't choose how you react to it or not. Like, there have been, I've weathered losses in my family that were like, oh, well, that's sad, but they were really old and you kind of knew it was coming. As a youngish person, pretty heartily. And then, like, I've taken ones from, like, a camp counselor I had. I still sometimes get sad thinking about that one. She killed herself. It was really sucky. And yeah, so you just, like, you don't decide. I don't think people decide how they respond to these things. I mean, it's like you can't even see with the celebrity deaths this year. Like, there have been some that have hit us harder than we've expected. You know, you don't realize sometimes how much these people mean to you. You look at it in the one case, like, yeah, Sean Connery, someone who's meant a lot to you. A lot of meant a lot to me in his body of work, and you feel a certain way when they go away. In the reverse way, losing a fan is the same kind of thing, where it's like, just because you didn't know them personally that well, they still brought something to your life. They still added something to your life.
Oh yeah, in the case of Brandon, I mean, it was.
Oh yeah,
every like a weekly segment that's still a part of. The show, so.
This is the kind of thing where it's like when that happens, it's like it's someone who added something to your life, who brought something to your life. To no matter how well you did or didn't know them, it has an effect on you. And I think everyone is. I don't know if entitled is the right word, but it's the word that comes to mind, to grieve in their own way. And if it's the kind of thing where you feel like you want to do something, then it's important to figure out what that is and to do something if you feel like you want to. But then the other thing to keep in mind too is just to remember that everyone's going to do it in their own way and not to expect anyone else to grieve the way you do. It's kind of always the big thing for me. But I think that would be a really cool way to honor his memory if we could put together
his archive,
the archived works of Brandon Moist. That'd be pretty boss. Canadian Spider-Man says, "Don't believe in hell, the Last Jedi notwithstanding, but that's where all my friends will be. So why the hell not? Cheers to being with friends." Indeed.
Hi, Jane.
I figure that's where all the fun people are gonna be. So
you meowed so loud on my show.
You did, and now here you are, so content in my lap.
Make noise now.
No, I
You
don't
ruined
want
my
to,
show,
Papa.
Jane.
No, I did not ruin. Everyone loved it, didn't they?
No.
Okay, so I'm taking over the show for a minute. It's my show. Hello, it's Jane. Okay, so here is the question. Wait, you can barely even see. Okay, where are you, Jane? There you are. Your face just blends in because it's all black and it's also behind the white glass. There you go. Here is the question for the chat. The question is, did I ruin Papa's show or make it better? 1 is for make it better. 2 is for ruined. Also, if you did not hear and do not know what Papa is talking about me meowing during his show, then you should just press 1 to be safe. I think that's fair, Papa, don't you?
No, Jane. Especially Pancake gets a show and you don't.
No, why, Papa? Let's see. I see 1, 1, 2.
Thanks.
Justin
Thanks, Proper.
Why?
He's got my back.
I thought you loved me.
Back to the Future fans always have Back to the Future fans' backs.
Super fan.
It's written in the code.
Adam Shawhan is
capacitor.
on my side. He is my new best friend.
It's okay.
I am winning. Papa, I am winning.
I don't lose. I got Justin Proper.
Do you believe in democracy, Papa?
No.
Oh, you are a fascist. Papa
You
is
are
a
a cat.
fascist. I'm telling you, Papa, you heard it now. World-class bullshitters supports fascism.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
What's fascism, Papa? I just know it's a thing you're supposed to say or for people like when you want to discredit them.
Fascism means you like to eat cheese with your butthole.
That's a lie, Papa.
Nope, that's what it means.
No, it's a form of ideology. I just
Where
don't
you
know
eat cheese with your butthole.
No, that's not an ideology.
Yeah, you need just that.
Do not lie. You made that. These mind tricks may work on shit Pancake, but I am too smart for this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You cry at a door.
Can I eat cheese with my butt, Papa?
I mean, you could if you want, but I'm not
It's
going to help you.
delicious. You're not going to put cheese in my butt.
I don't think you're going to taste it, shit Pancake.
What if I believed in it, like you said?
Well, believing is part of it.
You said that some people believe in that.
Yeah.
So can I believe in putting cheese in my butt?
You can believe in anything you want.
What if I put cheese in my mouth and then put it out my butt later?
That's acceptable.
Okay, I'll do that one instead.
Yes.
By democratic rule, though, Jane wins this one.
Mm-hmm.
The popular vote suggests that Jane added to the enhanced over. Oh, up the ass Franklin's on your side, though. Let's see. Who is dissenting so that I may fight them? Jane is purring. All right, we're going to get real quiet for a minute. I'm going to hold the mic up to Jane. You're going to hear how loud this motherfucker's purring.
Before you do, though, because I have Up the S Franklin on my side, I automatically win. Because one vote from Up the S Franklin counts for 34 votes. There are only 33 people here. Up the S Franklin and Justin Proper. A proper good friend. That was the inscription he got in the book. So it was.
Mm-hmm.
You were there.
Mm-hmm.
It was genuine.
Mm-hmm.
He's a friend.
Genuine. This is your cousin.
My name is not Donna.
Can you guys hear him purring? Shut up. You're such an asshole.
Oh, they needed some levity.
Oh,
Jane's just too cute, but he's boring.
I'm not boring, Papa.
You are. You're like Kurt Angle boring.
No.
You're really good at stuff.
Who is Kurt Angle?
An American hero.
Who is America?
We are America.
I'm not boring. Chat, am I boring?
Mm-hmm.
There are more people watching than watched you.
Mm-hmm.
See, they can't even see my face. They would rather watch my butt than your face, Papa.
I don't know. 3 people have left since they showed your butt, Jane.
One has left, Papa. One. I counted 31 before butt showing.
Jane, you can't even count, nor can you see the screen.
I am magical, Papa. You know this. I can travel through space and time.
That is accurate.
I know.
That is accurate.
I know. I'm glad you don't deny me the thing. That is the thing I will say for Papa. Even though he gets things wrong, like thinking I am ruining his show and I am making it better. When he knows something is true, he will not lie. Papa is an honest man. Anyway, where the fuck were we with Super Chats?
What show is this?
I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm so drunk. Dude. Like, we pounded that first one, and that was not the first alcohol. So I was like, we're drinking Manischewitz on the show. So we were like, let's drink other stuff that we like before we force ourselves to drink Manischewitz for hours. And then...
Hours? Shit. There's not hours worth of wine here. Hook us up. Finish this off so we can go to bed early.
Tim Riggs says, not many people can hope to be remembered outside of their immediate family. Let us rejoice for the moist remembrances that so many have. That is very true. That's actually a really cool thing, you know. Especially when someone like that's taken, you know, in their early years before they've gotten a chance to make a mark.
26.
Mm-hmm.
But like I told you off air, I was conflicted how to talk about this because in no way did I want to make anything about us, and I refused, you know, the super chats. I felt weird reading anything about him, not because I don't think he deserves to be remembered. I just didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, think about it this way, like. You made a point when you talked about doing the Moist game to tell people you didn't want to send them to send super chats for the game, and they didn't. And it was really chill. But if someone else, if outside of that, if people sent a super chat to talk about Brandon Moist, you didn't coerce them, you didn't ask them. They just wanted to have them at, like, the whole point of a super chat. It's not like you were trying to solicit or make money off of it. It's, hey, these guys knew or had a memory or had something they wanted to share about Brandon Moist. They know sending a super chat means it's going to get read aloud in a public forum, and it was them using you as a vessel to honor, you know, Brandon. So it wasn't, you know, to feel weird, you know. That's kind of how I look at it too when I'm reading their messages. Like I said, I didn't personally have a, you know, a relationship with him. I knew who he was. I was aware of him. Obviously a fan of his work, and definitely saw him in the chat and stuff. So when I'm reading your chats, I feel like I'm like, you super chatting for me to read it out loud that's what you're doing to share your memory, to preserve his memory and stuff like that. And so me reading it is just me doing something for you to help you do that. That's kind of how I look at it.
Fair.
You know? And I think Tim Riggs makes an excellent point, you know? Like, it's really fucking cool. Like, he has a legacy. He has a stamp. He made an impact, you know? It's really cool to see how many, you know, people, and that's something like, that's why I said, like, I hope we can find, I don't know if anyone out there like knows how to contact his family and stuff, but I think it would be really special to, especially if he doesn't like this archive thing or whatever, just some way to let the family know, hey, there's this whole community out here.
Superfan Adam Shawhan's got a pretty good
because
lead on everything. He knows what's up.
Great. I'm just so glad that someone can do that though, because like,
well, they're tight. Great,
because I feel like that would be really special, you know, for the family to know, like, hey, you know, not only was your son, brother, niece, whatever, nephew, whatever, whoever, this awesome guy that you knew him, but he had this whole life for all of these people. You know? I think that's really special. Anyway,
we were blessed with the moist.
We were blessed with the moist. I mean, I'm glad my light's all shitty tonight because I'm getting all like mopey and feels. Echo Vase Network says, "Hey, all guys, thoughts on the all Star Wars and Marvel news that on all the Star Wars and Marvel news that dropped today? Anything that stands out you are excited for or questioning?" Well, let's drink to that before we tackle that hefty topic. Which is, Well, I told you so. If you go to my Twitter, you can see exactly where I told you so. It's pointedly, specifically, May 13th of this year, I made the video where I said that they're building to a female-led thing that Leslie Headland's come on board for. She's going to write the Ahsoka spinoff series with Rosario Dawson. And look, I fucking look, it's right here. This is well before, this is when they're just getting announced and getting teased for all this shit. Here you go, right? Katie Sackhoff, who they've announced they're bringing on as Bo-Katan. We've got fucking Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. And now we know they're doing the Ahsoka spinoff. Leslie Headland, all this bullshit. Fucking called it. You're welcome. So, suck a dick. Also, do you guys like my new Twitter avatar? Because I do. Let me know. Anyway, anywhoozle. So that's bullshit. And also I called it. What else? The fucking, all you guys, you nailed it. You hit the nail on the head with the Obi-Wan one. That the whole, them bringing Anakin in as Darth Vader to have it be about the two of them fighting is bullshit, because you are once again completely ruining an epic moment from canon Star Wars. When we last met, I was but the I am the master, only a master of evil, Darth. You're fucking ruining shit that is fucking canon. It's bullshit and retarded. So those are the two big things that stood out for me. Oh, and what was it? Didn't they announce Captain Marvel 2 with Brie Larson and all that shit?
The Star Wars stuff means nothing to me.
That's bullshit.
I have no interest in Ahsoka. I have no interest in Heroes of the Rebellion, or whatever the fuck that show called. Rangers of the Rebellion.
Bullshit.
Any backdoor pilot The Mandalorian Season 2 was sacrificed for, I'm not watching any of those shows, because I just don't like them in principle.
Yeah.
With that being said, a lot of the Marvel stuff was interesting. It was kind of disappointing, though, too, at the same time.
So, I didn't even see most of these announcements. Let's see. So, I know that
there's a ton. I don't, unless you're going to dedicate the rest of the show to it.
I'm not, but I do know they did confirm Brie Larson coming back as Captain Marvel for Captain Marvel 2, right?
Name dropped officially.
In spite of the idiotic rumor in this community about there's going to fire her because your YouTube video isn't performed. What the fuck? Shut up. It's a stupid rumor. It's not true, obviously. And so stop making up lies. Yeah, anyway, no, that was my thoughts. I gotta go through and actually read all the shit to even know what else is going on. Tim Riggs says, I'm gonna have your back, Jeff. I should be wrenched on the WCBS channels, just saying.
I thought you were. I'll make sure I fix that next time we have a show, of course. But I thought you were already wrenched.
YouTube gets fuckity sometimes. So.
People keep telling me they got unsubscribed. Another listener, I took a picture of it. I'm going to go through and be like, you guys need to stop fucking with my channel.
Yeah, I'm fucking sick of that shit. So if you've ever gotten unsubbed, it would have de-wrenched you. Also, like, I just had that too, where it's like I've wrenched people and I'm like, refresh, and they don't show up as wrenched. So,
but I'll just say this publicly, and I can say this anytime. I don't unwrench people. And I don't go through and remove people and do all this shit. If you have found yourself in a situation, ask Sketch Therapy. He was a big patron, all this stuff, found himself blocked from the channel. As soon as I found out went and had it fixed, didn't block him, didn't do anything. Why the hell would I if I'm sitting there talking to him on other platforms? So, long story short, folks, bullshit can happen. Now, I know, Tim, this is a serious thing, but remind me and I'll gladly make you one.
Yeah.
Superfan Adam Shawhan, you should be one too, right?
You should be.
You should be.
Gunnar Naily says, Happy Hanukkah! Thank you, Gunnar. Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you.
To
Gunnar has been a long-time listener, and he was on the show tonight, so thanks for coming back over to this stream.
Yeah, likewise. I've seen him here around these parts a lot, too. We love him. We love our dudes out in Nokia.
The Nordic areas. He was a patron too, so I knew exactly who the person was. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? His part of the world. That's one of the coolest things when you're growing and you're like, oh my god, I'm sending this to this person, or I'm reaching this person in that part of the world. It's
right.
It's very cool. And one of the coolest things, and you've experienced this with me, is when people recognize you in the grocery store, even when you got a coronavirus mask on.
Norwegian, correct.
Norwegian. Okay.
So he's from where
Andre's from.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, no, it is cool. I mean, it's not tougher. I mean, look, people recognize you for your size. They recognize me for my hair. So the mask doesn't really take away the fundamental parts. Hey, we got a new super chat though, and it's from Tim Riggs again, who says, Jesse, I'm looking forward to getting both of you ridiculously drunk the next time our individual tyrants permit public interactions. Ha! Cheers to that, Tim Riggs. Cheers to that. Cheers to drinking all of our sorrows away. Oh! So if you bitches be out there like, what's Hanukkah? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because Jeb, you're the one who was like, at Hanukkah, you should do this. So, it's time. And what better time to do it than Thursday?
Darn.
What?
I thought we were getting something else.
What were you hoping for?
I thought we were getting the Hanukkah song by Adam Sandler.
Oh, I'll get demonetized for that. I thought I did a Hanukkah one. Because remember I looked and I was like, I'll have to do a Hanukkah one this year. And then I was like, wait, I did one. How do I search on my channel?
You go right to the magnifying glass down to the right.
Passover. What? There it is. I knew I did one. Whoa. When did I do this one? Last year. Look at my arms. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know, Drunk Bible Stories is a series I do where I get drunk and tell a story of a Jewish holiday. Or a Jewish story in the Bible. The first one's actually just Sodom and Gomorrah. So, the story of Lot. Jane, I'm fixing your legs. It's okay. You are good. You may stay. He is connecting. Mm-hmm. He hasn't done this a lot lately. So, here's Hanukkah. That's all. I said I go back to the beginning.
Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. My name is Jesse Milestone, and we're doing Drunk Bible Stories tonight. We're doing it because I just had my Hanukkah party. It was a smashing success. Thank you for asking. And everyone's gone now, because that's what happens when parties end, and you're stuck cleaning up your house by yourself while still somewhat inebriated. For those of you at home who don't know what the word inebriated means, it means drunk. So that's why we're doing this story. It's hard even to say that, like, this is a Bible story, because, like, really, Hanukkah, let's face it, guys, Hanukkah is, like, a super, super minor story for us. Like, the only reason Hanukkah is a thing is because Christians were like, all right, when we made Christianity, we made all of our Christian holidays near pagan holidays so that people will remember them. So we made Christmas, and we basically just stole it from Saturnalia, which is a Latin holiday, a Roman holiday. Look it up. There was trees and shit. And they were like, Christmas is Jesus' birthday. It's totally not Jesus' birthday. So the Jewish children were like, why don't we get presents at this time of the year? And Jewish parents were like, Hanukkah! Not only will we give you presents, we'll give you 8 nights of presents. So you'll feel not only equal to, but superior to the Goyim. Goyim is a Yiddish word that means not Jewish. It's like our version of racism, except that we're not intense enough to really be racist, so it's just like a kind of not nice way to refer to people who aren't Jewish. Yeah, Goyim. So the point here is the story of Hanukkah.
I like drunk men.
What is the story? Why do we celebrate this festival of lights that's so very minor? It takes up like 2 pages in my Jewish home. I have a book about how to be Jewish that my mom gave me, and it helps me be Jewish better. Anyway, it's like 2 pages in that book. But, point is, Hanukkah. Hanukkah is yet another story of when somebody tried to kill
Shadzar,
Jews
Goyim
and
is more like
failed.
Muggle.
Because people
So Goy for
always
one,
fail to
Goyim
killing the
for
Jews, which is why we're
Muggles.
still here. I mean,
More
some
like
people do
Muggle.
really good jobs of killing many Jews, but not all the Jews. No one ever kills all the Jews. This time it was the Assyrians, not the Syrians. The Assyrians was somebody different. And they were trying to kill the Jews. They were like, y'all can't be Jewish. And so the Jews, like we do, like we've done a bunch of times, are like, we're not. We're the thing you say we are. We're totes not Jewish. And they're like, oh yeah? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, then why are you spending all this time in large groups together? And they're like, dreidel! I'll show you. Hold on.
I was really bored of this video. I don't
It's
know
a dreidel. What the fuck is a dreidel? It's it's a thing. It's a top. It's a spinning top, and we gamble with it. See these monies? We're all here gambling, just gambling. What can we say? We like money. We like earning it, and so we're gambling. So that was how they covered that one. But the Assyrians drove them out to the hills where they were gambling / also secretly praying in the hills. And the Assyrians were like, bitch, we gonna ravage your temple. And they did. They took our temple and they desecrated it. They just desecrated the fuck out of our temple. And the Jews were like, oh, that's really sad. What can we do? Nothing. And then Mattathias, I think that was his name, was a dude.
Yeah, Mattathias.
Who was like, bro, I got these bitch-ass sons. They're the Maccabees. They weren't the Maccabees yet, but they eventually became the Maccabees. And there was, there's a song, Eliezer, Simon, John, and Jonathan.
It's true.
And Judah Maccabee. 5. That was like 5. That's 5 kids. Anyway, he had 5 kids and they're really buff. And Judah Maccabee is the one who's the most important one because he was like, guys, me and my 4 brothers are real buff. We're just going to beat the Assyrians. Enter Rocky montage where they train probably all the other Jews. And they go and beat the Assyrians. That's what fucking Maccabees do. Mm-hmm. Maccabees just be beating up on Assyrians. And they're like, what? We beat the Assyrians! And they're like, shit, our temple is trashed. So they went into their temple, which was straight trash, and they were like, we have to light the eternal light! That's a thing. It's a light that you just light it, and it burns forever. You're supposed to just make sure that there's oil in it so it burns forever. But it was not lit because their temple was desecrated.
It's
like
they're like,
oh my god! There's only enough oil for a day of lighting the eternal light. And they put the oil.
Maccabees, that's right, old school Jeremy.
All right, you got a day to try to find more oil, and they didn't because their town was destroyed. But there was a miracle. And the oil in the lamp burned for 8 days.
You want some more wine?
And that is why Hanukkah lasts for 8 days. Oh my God! Crazy! It was a miracle! Which is why the dreidel has
It was a miracle.
Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. That stands for Nes Gadol Haya Shah.
This is old school Jeremy.
A great miracle happened there. Now the ones in Israel say Nes Gadol Haya something else, which means a great miracle happened here, because that's where the miracle happened. But ours in America, where the miracle didn't happen, say Nes Gadol Haya Shah. So that's the thing. So that's Hanukkah. That's why we light the candles, because we light one for every night that the oil lit the lamp. And then oil is important for this holiday. So the Hanukkah foods, your traditional Hanukkah foods, are latkes, which are potato pancakes. It's just basically hash browns. It's like potato fried in oil. And then sufganiyot, which are jelly donuts, also fried in oil. See the connection here? Oil! Not oil! Because the oil lasted for 8 days, so we should fry shit in oil to commemorate oil, because that's how symbolism works. So that's why we have those foods. And then there's gelt. There's little chocolate coins, because kids shouldn't gamble with real money, but it's totes cool to gamble with chocolate money. So we have Gelt. Hold on.
Hold. There she goes again.
It's Gelt.
Oh, those pants.
It's just
I like
chocolate.
those
It's a
pants.
little bag of chocolate coins. See. Yeah. So Gelt is another Hanukkah thing, and that's Hanukkah. That's pretty much it. That's it. We probably wouldn't even. It would be like Tu B'Shvat. That's the holiday for the trees that no one gives a shit about when you're not in preschool.
That's what I want to do the next drunk Bible
It'd be
story
like
for.
that. It'd be like, we don't care about Hanukkah. We're not celebrating it. If it wasn't for Christmas.
Jewish
and
Earth
everybody
Day.
You get 8 presents. So that's if you're wondering what Hanukkah is all about, because I know you were. This is what fucking Hanukkah's about. That's all. Stop looking at me. There's nothing else to the story. That's it. That's the entire. It's the whole story. That's it. All right. Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. Goodbye.
So that was it. That was Drunk Bible Stories Hanukkah edition. What do you think? What do you guys fucking think? Why am I yelling? Jesse's never seen one. Oh shit. The candle one burned out before the shamash. That was always the thing we used to do as a kid. We just, take gentleman's bets on which candle would burn out first. Surprising. The shamash, especially in the first night. When we do all the prayers for lighting the candles, I should be modest. So yeah, that was, ow, my back really hurts. Yeah, so this is I'm glad you liked it, guys. Awesome Rookie Critic. That's so fun. We'll have to go like it and share it and stuff. So go check out Rickie's Twitter if you're on there, if you want to see some more tributes to Brandon Moise. Hey, so I'm pretty fucked up. Jeff, I think, is just fucking like sleepy on top of it.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to, I'll sing a couple Hanukkah songs for you if you want. But outside of that, we're probably gonna make this a slightly earlier than normal one. Okay. Here's the words. This is my favorite one, if you'll let me sing it for you. All right, so I don't know, one's in the chat if you guys want me to sing a couple fun Hanukkah songs before we call it a night. Xenomorph's Call Hunter 79. I was smashed in that video. I'm actually trying to decide now. Actually, I think I must have been as drunk as I feel now. It must just be because we haven't been drinking as much lately. I was definitely drunker there because I'm watching that video going, wow, look how drunk I am. But if I was that drunk, I'd probably sound normal too. So, see, can I read it this fast in Hebrew? Mom, sorry. Translation. There we go. Hey, those translations right below. That was way easier than trying to read Hebrew. Oh, you guys want to hear it? Okay. So that one that was muttering to myself. It's it's the Maccabee song. You sing it as around though. You want to try to learn around with me real quick, just for fun, just to be retarded. Okay. So the song goes. Oh, we're just drinking now too because it's a holiday. The song goes. Mattathias bold. 5 brave sons had he, Eliezer eldest son, Simon, John, and Jonathan, and Judah Maccabee. Let's start again. Mattathias born, 5 brave sons had he, Eliezer eldest son, Simon, John, and Jonathan, and Judah Maccabee. You want to try to sing with me?
pass.
Too much?
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny because if you do it as a round, then it's, you do it as a round. Anyway, so that's that one. Shadzar, it's not about out drinking, it's about energy. Today was the first day in a while I finally actually got to sleep in and like catch up on my sleep. Got a full like 9.5 hours. Jeff was up early working his ass off all day long. So he already did his show. You remember that, like, if you didn't work the whole day, you do your big expenditure of energy. Live streams take a lot out of you. You hear me say this all the time back in the early days of streaming my show, where I'm always like, man, live streams take a lot out of you. I get to the end of my streams, I'm doing the 3-hour streams in the beginning. I'm like, holy shit, I'm falling asleep here. Shit takes a lot out of you. So he did this whole day at work, did all that shit. Now he's popping on mine on top of that. That's why I just tapping out. As much as I love to dunk on him and want to be like, yeah, I'm out drinking him. Fair is fair. You always get honesty from me. I ain't going to throw him under the bus. Jeff can hang. He's just tired. It's just sleepiness, not because I think I'm ahead of him on booze too.
Not anymore.
I just meant from before we started, but you might be. I mean, So the other Hanukkah ones, of course, everyone knows. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay. When it's dry and ready, a dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. So I wrote a version of that when I was a child because I was an angry child that went, I have a little time bomb. I put it in your bed, and when it gets to 0, it blows up in your desk. And yes, so that's like Hanukkah. There's a lot of them. There was like, dance the horror, light the menorah. There's all the road to freedom we take today with the Maccabees leading the way. Oh, it's a Hanukkah, yeah. Oh, Hannukah, come light the menorah. Let's grab a party, we'll all dance the horror. Gather around the table, we'll give you a treat. Save everyone to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they tell us, they shed a sweet light, remind us of men long ago. One for each night they shed, remind us of days long ago. How easy! What is up? Well, Jeff preemptively drank for your super chat, so I'm gonna have to catch up. How easy is Happy Hanukkah! Happy Hanukkah! How easy! But my hands-down favorite Hanukkah song is called Ma'otzor. Translation: Rock of Ages. And so I'm going to sing it to you in Hebrew. I'll sing you the English version as well. The parts that I know anyway. Well, that's the weird version. I'll sing the translation that I know. But anyway, maybe I will, maybe I won't. If you know the translation version, the song Rock of Ages and all that, you'll know it from the melody. But I'll sing the Hebrew version because I always loved singing and I always wanted to be a singer and like be a musician and shit like that. And I was in a terrible voice. But well before I really trained and got my voice good like it is now, I was able to sing well in Hebrew. Like my voice was beautiful in Hebrew in a way it never was in English. So if you'll permit me, I would love to sing you my favorite Hanukkah song. Anyway. Ma'otzor Yeshuati L'gana and L'shabeach Tikon betefilati V'sham toda nezabeach V'yetahin matbeach V'tzarcham nabeach Azegmor beshir mizmor Hannukah Mizbeach Azigmor Beshir Mizmor Hannukah Mizbeach. So I really like that song. Anyway, good night, Greg Kirby, and thank you guys for letting me sing that for you. I'm in a singing mood today. But I'm also in a sleepy and drunky mood. So, like I said, I think we're going to call this on the early side. I'm full of fifis. Excuse me, and alcohol. And I got to hydrate and sleep this off. Because I have to teach fencing tomorrow. But how easy it was so good to hear from you. Because it's been a minute. Everyone else, awesome to have you guys here with us tonight. Anyway. Oh, the Grinch song. Yeah, I wonder if they did kind of borrow that melody. It is kind of similar. Interesting. That'd be kind of cool. I like that. See, like, some people will be all like, culture appropriation. Yeah, to me, I'm like, for a traditional holiday song to inspire a fictitious version of it in a children's work, I think that's beautiful. So we're going to finish tonight. You want to do a Corona Kiss? Or do you want to do a Kiss, two different songs?
Kiss.
Corona Kiss is good? Yeah. Or do you want to do
Corona Kiss.
Corona Kiss. Yeah. So, don't forget, guys, practice makes wrong. Happy Hanukkah. And God Emperor's out.